What's up, zombie lovers? I'm here today to talk about Left 4 Dead 3 and what Left 4 Dead 3 needs to include in order for it to be an awesome game. Now, Left 4 Dead 3 needs to be more than just a new city with 4 new characters. You know what I mean? I believe that Left 4 Dead 3 should offer players a unique experience with the existing maps, as well as, you know, an overall experience that they can get from playing the game both solo and cooperatively. For one, I think Left 4 Dead 3 needs a bigger campaign with some cutscenes. I think that's what Left 4 Dead 3 has been missing for quite some time. With cutscenes, it could actually make the story a lot more interesting. For example, you can have an opening cutscene for a campaign, a middle cutscene for a campaign, and finally an ending cutscene for the campaign. It makes sense because if you had, for example, if you had 7 campaigns, right, and 6 chapters in every campaign, after every 3 chapters you can have a cutscene leading into the 4th chapter, you know, which ultimately leaves the player, you know, scratching his head saying, wow, I wonder what's going to happen in the end, you know what I mean? That's what I feel like Left 4 Dead should have. Left 4 Dead should have more campaigns in order to keep the player occupied with the game. In the end, Valve is a company. Valve is a business. You know, they're going to do whatever it takes for money. And if they want money, I highly suggest they include a lot of campaigns in order for people to stay in tune with the game. Another big important feature that I feel like should be included in Left 4 Dead 3 is map editor. They should include a map creation mode where players are allowed to create their own maps from scratch. You know, allow them to place the AI where they want the zombies to spawn, where they want special infected to spawn, how they want their maps set up, the spawn points and everything. There was actually a creative system for Left 4 Dead 1 on the PC, and if you watch and you just observe what these people have been doing with this map editor, they've been recreating stuff like the mall from Dawn of the Dead. They've been creating Raccoon City. They created like their own underground mazes. It's amazing to see what people can do with the option to create things, and I feel like Left 4 Dead 3 should offer that to the players, because with a creative mode, that would allow players to share their maps online with the community, therefore other players playing that, you know, making them more involved in the game, and therefore overall having a better experience and staying on the game rather than just playing all the campaigns and just calling it quits right there, you know what I mean? With the creative option, say for example, if me and a bunch of my friends decide to create a map, where we get the option to post that on the community you know, dashboard. Therefore other players, when they go into multiplayer, they can go into the community you know, playlist, select some of the maps that have been created, and just download them and play them with their friends or play them solo. You know, that would make a lot of sense. That would actually be very good, and it would benefit everybody if they were to do it like that. But that's just my personal opinion. Another thing I think they should add is an overall system where it allows players to have more guns. Please give us more guns. Some of these weapons that I believe that there should be included in the game is a flamethrower, a minigun, that would be pretty awesome, a rocket launcher like an RPG or something like that, semi-automatic sniper rifles where you don't have to like shoot once and then reload and then shoot again to reload, C4s, claymores, you know, just, I mean, they have Molotov cocktails and they have like the pipe bomb, but overall we want more, you know what I mean? Just overall we want a game that's going to be satisfying. Left 4 Dead 1 was satisfying, you know, Left 4 Dead 2 was very satisfying, but Valve is known for doing only 2 parts to a game and that's it. They're not known for doing part 3s. The president actually never commented on there never being a Left 4 Dead 3, but the chances of that happening is very slim, at least for today's consoles. Will Left 4 Dead 3 come out for the Xbox 720? I wish, I hope so. One can only dream. But that's what I believe that they should include in the game, is a creation mode where players are able to create their own maps, you know, spawn houses, spawn trees, spawn, you know, whatever the hell they want to spawn, you know what I mean? But and overall in the end, at the end of their map, they can spawn a safe room, which is basically the end of the, you know, so-called map, which would be totally amazing, because I can see a lot of people creating a big vast map, some people making it a confusion map, some people making it a, you know, surviving struggle stranglehold map, and in the end the overall objective is to get to the safe house, and that's pretty much it, you know what I mean? So also bigger guns, more guns, multiplayer, yes, they should include a much better multiplayer. They should actually do a multiplayer where you can incorporate something from Call of Duty Zombies. For example, you can start off in a room or in a specific location, and you can fortify your windows and your doors and all that stuff. And then once you call in for radio signal, or once you press a specific thing, it's going to initiate the survival mode to be active. Now, what I mean by that is basically you're just killing off waves of zombies without there being a time limit. If somebody gets downed, you're able to pick them back up. You know, it's pretty much like Call of Duty, except without the mystery box, so to say. You know what I mean? If you run out of ammo, you pick it up. And like during every level, you can add some sort of a challenge to the players. Have them face a tank, have them face 2 tanks, 3 tanks, 4 tanks. You know what I mean? It's something very interesting. Speaking of tanks, I believe that they should include another boss, because the tank, it can only do so much for like the last 2 games, but we want to see a bigger, badder, more difficult boss to fight. You know what I mean? Originally, they had so many new creatures for Left 4 Dead 2, but they had to take them out. Originally, some of those creatures were called the Screamer. Then you had another creature which I forgot the name to. It was like some big, giant, fat clown with like a giant sickle or something like that. It was crazy as hell the way they had it. But then they had like some octopus-looking monster. It was pretty grotesque, but it was awesome nevertheless. I don't understand why they took these creatures out, but if you want an overall great game, why take away from the players? You know what I mean? But that's just my thought and opinion. I loved Left 4 Dead 2. I loved Left 4 Dead 1. I hated how they made you have the ability to download everything from Left 4 Dead 1 onto Left 4 Dead 2. I just felt like that diminished the original first game. Because right now I am playing Left 4 Dead 2. As you guys already can notice, this shotgun was not included in the Left 4 Dead 1 original game, and pretty much it's kind of disappointing. But it took them about 2-3 years to come out with a DLC for this game, and that being what was it, Blood River or something like that. I forgot the exact name of it, but oh crap, I got smacked. But that's what I personally feel like Valve should do for their 3rd game. You know what I mean? Why not do a 3rd game? What are you possibly going to lose if you're going to make money off of it? You know what I mean? If you listen to the fans, maybe then you will start to see a huge boom in your economic system. You know what I mean? In your bank account, you will see a huge skyrocket. But don't give us the game with the same old regurgitated crap. I don't understand why everybody's competing with Call of Duty, but the companies need to make games because they really want to make these games beautiful, not because they want to compete with Call of Duty. But that's just my opinion. That's it for today, everybody. I'm UnrealEntGaming signing off. If you're a Zombies fan, if you're a Left 4 Dead fan, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest Left 4 Dead news, information, and updates. If you guys agree with this video, please leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. On that note, everybody, I will be seeing you another time. Hopefully one day this game will come out, and I hope one day that they listen to us, the fans, because without us, there wouldn't be a them. So on that note, everybody, take care, happy holidays, enjoy. Peace!